Okay. It's recording, even though you can't see my face if you're watching the video. Oh well. Let's go over these words. Alright, so we've done ER verbs. Yes? How do you conjugate ER verbs? What do you do? Like, what's step one? What do you have to do before you can do anything else? And then you do what? Add whatever those endings are from your chart, right? Alright, you do the same thing on all of these. So when you're going over or having to conjugate an IR verb, guess what step one is? You drop the IR. Guess what step one is on RE verbs? Drop the RE. There will be a separate chart for each of these. Okay, so there will be a chart with IR endings and there will be a chart with RE endings. Next week, you have a vocab quiz on Friday on just what they mean. You won't have to conjugate them yet. That will be the next week. Okay? Alright, so you've already looked these up, but we haven't gone over them yet. Alright, so does anybody want to attempt to say number 24? Alright, what you think? There's no L in there. Alright, everybody say bâtir. That IR sounds like ear, like I'm listening with my ears, okay? So what does bâtir mean? Yeah, to build, okay? So like if you are building a house, you are building a fort, you are building something out of Legos, whatever it is, bâtir is to build. Okay? Alright. Anybody want to attempt 25? Remember the IR makes an ear sound. Five bonus points if you get it right. Close. Very close. No. You're close. You are close. No. Alright, everybody say choisir. Yeah. SH sound for CH when you pronounce it in French, and then that OI is a WA, always. So what does choisir mean? To choose. And it kind of looks like choose when you're looking at it. Okay? Alright, what do you think the next one is? Finir. Okay. What is finir? Yeah, so I'm finishing my test. We finish our homework, whatever it is. Okay. Alright, 27. Everybody say grossir. What is that? To gain meaning weight, yeah. So to gain weight. If you have to put on weight, that's fine. It's basically the same thing. Okay. Alright. Next one is kind of weird. Anybody want to try that one? Alright. Everybody say maigrir. It's almost like meg, M-E-G at the beginning when you say it. So maigrir, what is that? Lose weight. I'll take that. To lose weight, would you say grow thinner? If you grow thinner, you lose weight. So that's okay. Most of the time, like if I'm giving you a sentence, I'll say she loses weight, you know, during school or something like that. Okay. All right. Next one. This is what causes you to grossir. Everybody say nourrir. What is that? To feed. Think like feeding the cat or feeding a baby, though. You feed your family supper. It's different than I'm eating a piece of pizza, I'm eating a biscuit, I'm eating, you know, gummy bears or whatever it is. Huh? I must feed myself. But eat is something different, and it is irregular. Like you can't just drop the ER and add all your endings and everything be okay. We'll deal with that next year. maybe the end of this year. It just depends on how time goes. Okay. All right, so next one, everybody say obey-year. Very good. What is obey-year? To obey, and it kind of looks like obey, and you hear it in the word. All right, so if 30 is obey-year, how do you say 31? Days obey-year. Yeah. What does that mean? Right, to disobey. Okay. Almost done with the IRs. Everybody say puneer. What is that? Yep, so the parents punish the children or whatever. Okay. All right, now say remplir. To what? This is to fill or to fill out. So if you fill up a bottle of water, you use remplir. But if you fill out paperwork, like Hannah, you were talking about filling out applications and recommendation letters and that kind of stuff, filling out all of that is also remplir, even though it's different. They don't have a different word for that. All right, the next one can be weird on the meanings. Everybody say réussir. What does that mean? To what? To succeed. This is, if you want to put this in parentheses, this is to pass, like you pass a test or a class. Okay, so if you succeed in a class or on a test, you are passing that, whatever you're talking about. So we have passer as an ER verb, which is to pass. That is like I'm passing by my grandmother's house. I'm passing by Walmart, something like that. Réussir is the I pass my test verb. Okay. All right, last one of these. Everybody say rougir. To what? To blush. If you have to turn red, that's fine too. I use it as blush most of the time. It comes from the color red. Anybody know what the actual color red is in French? Have you ever heard of Baton Rouge, Louisiana? Baton means stick, rouge means red. So Baton Rouge means red stick. And it has something to do with, like, I don't know, like there was a literal red stick that like was at the edge of the town or something like that. I don't remember the whole thing, but that's where to blush comes from, because you turn red. Do what? Yep. I'll look it up when we get done if we have time. All right, so any questions on the meaning of IR verbs? Nah? All right. RE verbs, okay? We're doing 36 and then we're doing 39, okay? We're going like across, and there's a reason for that. All right, so everybody listen first, okay? Everybody say attendre. Now say entendre. What's the difference? One says on, okay? So attendre is 36, and it means to what? To wait, okay? Entendre is 39. What does that mean? To hear. So you hear the bell, that's entendre with a like on sound at the beginning. Attendre is you wait for the bell with an I sound, okay? All right, back to 37. Everybody say défendre. What is that? Yep. All right, now say descendre. What is that? Go down. If you have to descend, that's fine. I use both of them. Like if you go down the mountain, you use descendre. If you descend the stairs, we usually say go down, but descend, or to descend for descendre is fine too. All right, everybody say perdre. What is that? This is just to lose. Like I lose my keys, I lose my pencil, I lose my pen, I lose my mind, I lose whatever. So maigrir is to lose weight. Perdre is just generic to lose something. You lose a thing. All right, next one. Everybody say rendre. What is that? To give back. Again, this is to give back, not to give. That's a different verb. So there are lots, once you get down through all the IRs and the REs, there are lots of verbs that are similar. So you have to listen, that's an ER verb, and to hear, that's an RE verb. Okay, ER versus RE. You have to lose weight versus to lose, to give versus to give back. So you have to know what these are, because when we have the test on IR and RE verbs, there will be a handful of ERs that I throw in there that you have to remember as well. It'll be like a whole big, massive, like unit test kind of thing. Okay? All right, 2 more. Everybody say répondre. To what? To answer. If you have respond, that's okay. I think I usually use to answer more than respond, but I'll count it. All right, last one. Everybody say vendre. To what? To sell. What is a vending machine? What does it do? It sells you things. And so it comes from that like root word from Latin, which is to sell. Okay? All right, any questions on meanings before we talk about the endings and what they are? Nope. We sure? Okay. All right, I'm stopping this video.